What's poppin', players? Welcome back to the TwoPennyGames Piggy Bank, your casual gaming podcast. I am your host, Tavin Bothel, here with my good friends and co-hosts. Say hello to the people, Connor, Elliott.
I swear, I was on my phone for a good reason.
I don't think it was, based off of the video you were playing before we started recording. I think it was some nonsense.
It could have been, but you'll never know.
It could have been. I also want to introduce the regular host to the show. Say hello to the people, Phil Shoemaker.
Hello.
Hello. Phil, you're not feeling well.
No, I also am not sounding well.
No, you're not. So you very graciously asked if I could host this week, just because a little rough on the vocal cords right now. So we're gonna minimize
a little rough on the ears, you might say.
Minimize the physical demand that the show provides a little bit for you.
Why didn't you ask me?
You about what? Oh, you to host?
Yeah, why?
Because you're terrible at everything you do.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I listened back to, there was an episode I like dig into you a little hard sometimes, and I should be better about that. I apologize.
No, it's
if
fun.
You just weren't such a fucking idiot all the time.
See, I thought you were just going to be localized to the hosting part. I'd be like, yeah, work. That makes sense. I'm not a hoster. I'm not a hoster. Am I?
Of course, ladies and gentlemen,
I think you do a great job at being the second chair.
Yeah, I got a sincere answer there. Thank you, Phil. Tavin.
You're a great co-host.
Great co-host.
Oh, you said that. Okay, so it's true.
Well,
like right now.
Great sounding board of ideas.
If I ever had to jump to him to a bit, he's not going to play the bit out,
No.
No.
Terrible at improv.
Terrible.
I'm pretty great at it.
Okay.
It's because of a certain thing, that afflicts him.
Right. That may or may not be getting worse.
Oh.
By the day.
What is that?
By the day.
I don't know. That kind of thing. I had a thought connected to it, a conversation that we had, but we don't have to do this. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is the TwoPennyGames Piggy Bank, your casual gaming podcast, where each week we come to you, we talk to you about what we've been playing, and we play some minigames throughout the show. So make sure you like, subscribe, and then comment your favorite segment down below. We didn't talk about it. I don't think anybody's been playing anything, but we'll get to that because, of course, you can watch this show live every Monday. That's today, right? Yeah, Monday, twitch.tv/2pennygames, where we record all of our podcasts live. Or if you can't catch us live, that's fine. Make sure you catch us over at youtube.com/@2pennygames or mainstream podcast services of your choice, where this show goes live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Time. Gentlemen, we haven't talked about it. Usually we try to. Have we been playing anything? I've not been playing a single thing.
Well, Tavin, I'm so glad you asked because I finally booted up one Metroid Prime 4.
Oh.
And I haven't put that much time into it. I've played maybe like 3 or 4-ish hours, probably leaning more towards the 3. But I do want to say I have the motorcycle. And I just finished the motorcycle tutorial. That is kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
And I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm having a pretty good time. I've not finished Metroid Prime 1 whenever they did the remaster back all those years ago. But I think that this game is pretty solid so far, and I'll have to get into more of it. I don't really have that much to say aside from I'm really digging the music, really digging the kind of moment to moment gameplay of it. They really introduced that telekinesis bit really early on, and from what I've seen puzzle solving wise, it's pretty neat. There's some neat stuff that they're doing there, and I'm excited to see where else they go with it. Right now there's a really cool thing where you'll charge up your telekinesis and you'll charge up a blast, and then it'll be a little telekinesis blast that twists around that you actually have full control of, and you can kind of move it around, and it's really interesting. And I've been opening a door that way. There's a little door puzzle that uses that. It's pretty neat. I've had to fight a couple bosses using that. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where else it goes. And the quippy human sidekick, not as annoying as I expected him to be. Still a little bit annoying. After my only experience with Metroid Prime being, maybe a little under halfway through Metroid Prime, the remaster, you don't really talk to anybody else. You're
Right.
just there on your own. And then from what I've heard, there's more people you talk to like in Metroid Prime 2 and 3. And so this does seem, at least from what I've heard, like a natural progression in terms of like, you talking to other people. Because like I say, it's talking, people talking to Samus, because Samus is a mute. She does not speak. The most audible she's been, at least in my experience, was at the end of Metroid Dread, where she's fucking screaming. But
there is a
go ahead.
point. I mean, like they give like Samus a voice in Prime 2 or something, right? Or maybe Prime Echoes. Is that what that one is?
Echoes is the
Three?
second one.
Three's the Echoes is 2.
Yeah,
Oh, which one's 3? Corruption?
I have
I
no
think
idea.
so. Yeah.
Something like that. Oh God, I can't even remember what I used to think the third one was called, and it's like a different one. Fusion. I used to think 3 was Fusion, but no, that's just a regular
Corruption.
Metroid.
Yeah.
Fusion is a GBA Metroid.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. That's my first Metroid.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to hear more thoughts on it. Phil, do you the early impressions of the motorcycle, which I think has been a bit of a controversial addition, I guess.
You could say that.
What are your early impressions of the motorcycle? How does it feel? Is that something you're excited to keep using?
Excited to keep using? I would say no. It's really just there as a faster way, at least from what I've seen, as a faster way to get from point A to point B. The combat on it is interesting. They do some interesting things there. There's like a Tron disc that comes out the back, and like you charge it up and you like bounce it against enemies and stuff, which is kind of cool. And then there's like a power slide move where like you'll boost with the motorcycle, and then you'll hit the boost button again and do like this really cool like Akira power slide.
Oh.
And like hit like three little enemies at once. That's what it was in the tutorial anyway. And it's really neat. But I'm intrigued by it. It's not the most satisfying thing in the world to control.
Okay.
But
Doesn't feel as good as the old Metroid Prime games control.
I mean,
I have good memories
feels-
of those. So.
From the time that I've played of the first game. It feels relatively similar, like in terms of just general gameplay. So,
I was thinking about picking that game up, so I might. That or Donkey Kong Bonanza.
it's I think it's an 81 on OpenCritic right now. So,
I saw.
personally.
Oh, that might have been Metacritic, but last I saw was 80.
But no, Connor, I think you would have fun with this game if you like Metroid Prime, and then I also highly recommend you pick up Bonanza. Bonanza's a great fucking game.
Yeah, I knew I would like both of them to a degree. I just don't know.
Stop
Would be my
pussyfooting
out.
around and play some games from this year, right?
Honestly,
I've done
Fucking
this.
shit.
I've done.
hey, we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about it on the podcast, but Connor, we talked about it a little bit at the game, like when we were watching the Game Awards this past Thursday. But Connor has rolled credits on Hades too.
Yes, that is the most notable thing. Well, one of the two notable things I did with my playtime this week. But yeah, I finally beat Hades. I never did my first end game run or after end game run, but it was satisfying. Okay, well, I know I'm wanting to play a bit more of it to see how it evolves from there, since Hades, of course, is a game that's all about replayability. But I remember going into this, I thought it was going to have a more controversial ending based off some mutterings I heard online, with some people being dissatisfied with it. But then
you gotta stop with these mutterings. These mutterings always give you bad impressions on things, and they're never true.
Not really bad impressions, more like sometimes true, sometimes false, sometimes irrelevant. But in this case, it was irrelevant because I was like, I don't know what those small. Again, it's not like this is a common
Well, that
thing
would be
I saw.
false then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. But it was never like framed my opinion of something, as most of these things don't do. I know you would deny that.
I think I overall was very pleased with the ending of Hades 2.
I hear from you a lot. I hear something along the lines of, I've heard mutterings online of XYZ thing that's bad.
Yeah.
And I feel like at least 80% of the time, those mutterings you hear are off base, wrong, or like...
Well, that's in large part because when I do bring those up, it's to say they were wrong, not to say they were right. I don't care if people are saying something that turns out to be right.
Right.
I just say what I think about it on its own.
I guess.
But this kind of is like, well, if some people were saying different, I want to give at least a voice to show that there
Hey,
are people out there who think differently than what I'm about to say.
Negative news gets more clicks than positive news, Tavin. Don't you know?
That's true too.
Well, sure, but I think that like it's to the same effect of like now there's a bunch of like Expedition 33 hate on the internet, and it's to like
Yeah,
drive
it's
clicks and so forth.
crazy.
Yeah.
So I think these mutterings you hear are the I'm driving clicks by throwing out a negative opinion.
And it's very
that
easy.
is not true.
It's very easy to see that with Claire because it went from only praise to immediately when the Game Awards happened,
Yeah.
hate and criticism.
Yeah.
I even know a friend of mine. I didn't get his first hand account of it, but it was the same kind of thing for him. Now he likes the game. He tried it, but
God,
he
the
was
game's so
seeing
good.
a lot of the people talk about the grander conversation of JRPGs or JRPG adjacent games and was pissed off at those people's assessment. You could probably imagine what that might have been of how, it's bringing back JRPGs or, it's
They
a
never
standout
left.
example of it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I was satisfied with Hades 2 and where that ended up. Want to see how you progress through the rest of that game, Tavin?
I have.
Oh, yeah.
I've picked. Well, yes, I've been progressing. Is what I should have said. I was off on my reaction there. I picked Hades 2 back up finally. Maybe I mentioned this last week actually, but I've picked it up.
so.
And I'm getting to Chronos fairly regularly now. And so now it's just a matter of time until I have that right build and the right performance to where I can take him down.
Mhm.
And so I'm very, very excited to do that. That game is crafted so fucking well.
It is.
It like
So
from the systems to the nerdy numbers to the progression of it. I think the writing's better. I think I across the board, I think Hades 2 is just a better game than the first one, and that's not to put the first one down. The first one's one of the greatest games of all time as well.
It's more just to elevate too.
Yeah, I think 2 has just been elevated to that. I think like they haven't like done a lot to like change the formula, but like I think they've just really gotten much closer to perfecting the formula.
True.
And so pretty
Completely
much
agree.
everything about Hades 2 I like pretty much more than Hades 1. I think it's got cooler reveals, but I also think it's able to give you those reveals based off of fan service. So because it has a first one, it's able to give you moments of, oh shit, the
Hated lists.
what is the helping hands thing? What is that called?
Helping
Like the ones
hands.
you meet random people.
When you're in a location and then like you open the door and it's the two hands and it's supposed to be like giving hands or helping hands or something
Yeah.
like that, and then it's the like the Echo character and the
Arachne.
the
Oh,
Arachne character. What are those things called?
I don't know.
Companions or not?
Whatever.
No,
So-
they're not companions, but like it's essentially like there is Patroclus from in the first game he was in Elysium.
Yeah.
If you come to him with the bit you got from Achilles, he's like, oh, I knew Achilles. We fought together, and then they come talking about their old friends and all that.
That to say, the one in the final location.
Yeah.
Wow, like the pop I got when I got that.
Yeah.
And I went,
Insane.
what? Are you crazy? That's insane. That can only happen because we've had a first game. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yep.
So like that gives it like extra bonus points. But like, I mean, it also helps that the first game is excellent so that like you're excited when those things happen. If the first game wasn't what the first game was, it would be like neat, And instead
I think if-
oh shit.
Coming off of the Game Awards, I think if there was one category that I would love for them to add, I think the best sequel would be a great category. Like, granted, I know we don't always get like sequels every year, like for like a certain thing, but I think Hades 2 would firmly get my vote for best sequel.
And
for
that
this
is
year.
especially good for the Game Awards. You're right, Phil, because a lot of the conversation as it was this year is dominated by Claire, I think in large part because it's so new. And it was just this
and
new,
so
fresh
unique.
thing. Whereas Hades 2, even if it is improved, you're like, well, it is Hades 2. It is a sequel. It's not as... And of course, there's the exception of Claire just made a bigger splash this year. But it's also the fact that I think it made as much of a splash because it was this new, impressive thing rather than the return of something that was already loved.
The kind of like story of like the making of the game too, like small devs, formerly Ubisoft. I think their first game being such a home run,
Yeah, the story of Sandfall Interactive is like almost half of the reason why they won Game of the Year is because they had a great story and it's a great game to back it up. the best sequel thing, like, I think it adds to a contributing issue that I have with the Game Awards in that a lot of these categories fucking suck and they don't
Yeah.
make sense with the medium of video games. I mean, I've said it before. I hate the genre-based awards. I hate them. That's stupid. Like, why are they there? Why is it not best lighting? Why is it not best? Well, we have best sound design, but it should be more of those, right? Like, or best character animations, best character designs, something like that. Something that it's like a tribute to artistic craft and skill, not what's the best game in this genre, and then it's a wide-ranging genre, so you get Battlefield 6 and Hades 2 in the same category, and that doesn't make sense.
I think my main issue with those genre ones is because there's only like 3 or 4 of them that they decide to break out. Like if there were more genres that they decided to like include there, like I would probably be more okay with it. Like best platformer.
Even then, like I don't want
FPS.
I don't like these would be neat things. Those would be like neat awards for the pre-show. Like the main show, like let's get into the meat of like craft, like and like best craft in
I agree. I also think like there was a little bit of talk that I heard in terms of like Game Awards and the like what do they call them like the professional like the gaming like athlete that portion of it and
the
how
esports,
they largely esports. Thank you. I was looking for that. Looking for that word. And how they pretty much have their own awards thing anyway. They already have the esports awards, or at least they do now. I think Game Awards are obviously older than the esports awards, but I think it's fine if we not necessarily. It just sounds harsh to say like to get rid of those categories, but I'm saying like they have their own thing. They have their own communities that care about their thing. Like I like giving them their flowers wherever we can. Like bully to them. Like good job, but is the Game Awards really the place for that anymore? Like they have their own little thing now.
That's a great way to say that. And like to that, like best content creator of the year, usually it's just streamers, and the streamers have their own thing now, and they definitely care a lot more about that than they do about the Game Awards content creator award, And like I think top to bottom, I think the whole category list needs to be reworked. Like it just in general, I just don't think it works for what gaming culture is right now. I think it worked 10 years ago, when we're in 2014, 2015, 2016, and we're establishing those things. But like now it's like games are so diverse and we're having higher, more elevated conversations about games and more technical conversations about games. I understand it doesn't feel that way because then you jump online and to what we said earlier, now Expedition 33 is getting this massive wave of hate.
Which will die down.
The legacy of Expedition will always be what it was before awards night, where it's like, wow, this is a great game. That's always going to be the legacy of that game. But in the moment, it just seems like Twitter is just being stupid because Twitter is stupid.
Yeah. That's what's fun.
Exactly, But I think Game Awards can treat their awards a little bit more like high art than what they currently are doing.
They certainly could. I agree with what a lot you're saying, Tavin, more so in spirit, because then I think of things like lighting and character design. They kind of just include that in the art direction. So you're kind of being insular anyway. This time, just not about genres. I understand your anti-genre point, but then it kind of feeds into the same problem, which is just like...
I think those are different things.
I mean, they are. It's just, at some point, people are going to say, like, okay, we're going to care about the art direction, the best overall subject. I would like what you're saying, but they're also trying to appease to more people, and what do they think of? They think of genres more than that. Now, they can control that better because it's their thing, and it needs to be more separated from things like the Oscars, which that's what they do, and it makes more sense when you're like, best romance, best drama, more so than best, action adventure versus action game. It's like, okay, I get,
the Oscars also don't do that.
They don't do it as definitive as much, but they still do it to a degree.
The Golden Globes have a best comedy and a best drama, but the Oscars they don't have genre-based awards.
Don't they for some?
No.
No.
Maybe I'm confusing.
It's best performance and best
they have a best song.
Yeah,
and like best original like soundtrack and
that's
stuff.
Relatively
like,
new, isn't it?
But like again, that's not genre based.
Yeah,
and it could be
that's
whatever
that's in all movies.
See, that makes sense because I guess best song. Well,
Oscars literally has best lighting, best makeup, best costume.
Yeah.
But then
It's
did
all
they have
like
something
the
like art
craft.
direction?
That would be best lighting,
best lighting.
makeup, best
Yeah, but these,
costume.
yeah.
So
these-
Best
break art
direction.
direction up into best character design, best environmental design, best lighting.
Costume design, yeah.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Visual effects. I don't
I
necessarily
definitely-
have best lighting, but they have best visual effects.
It would be the equivalent of best audio design versus best soundtrack.
Yeah.
You know, like we have that, so why don't we do it for the visuals as well?
I do also think
Especially
that
because lighting is so important in video games.
it is. It makes sense also with the best song because even though Clair Obscur, well, probably would still win, but there are some games that have better soundtracks, but maybe certain songs are just better within those soundtracks.
I would be totally fine if we added a best song or best piece, best musical
original song,
arrangement,
yeah.
and it highlighted one specific track from
Everything,
everything, right? Because then there's a good chance. I mean, it would probably still lose to Lumiere, but then there's a good chance that what Woodkid was doing in Death Stranding 2 would get, another nod, or what Carolyn Polachek did in Death Stranding 2 could get a nod
on the
there,
beach, yeah.
Or any of the tracks from Hades 2, which are individually
Sisters,
are great, And then there has been in the past. I can't think. Maybe it was last year with the. Did Astrobot win Best Music last year? What won Best Music? Last year? Yeah. What else came out last year?
Well, even beyond
there
that,
have been times where it's like that was the best soundtrack, but this game had the best song.
to give another example, because the main reason I say that is because I'm still miffed at 2015, where even though like the best soundtrack, 3 of the runners up for it were Witcher 3, Bloodborne, and Nier Automata. Great soundtracks. Witcher 3 won. I kind of don't agree with that even now, but even so, there are certainly there's the standout tracks from Bloodborne and Nier are better than a lot of what's in Witcher 3. And so it gives a good nod to at least those ones, even if the overall soundtrack is better for something like Witcher 3. It does provide that little bit more insular kind of look at certain aspects of game design, but still giving the award to one that does it the best overall, but still awards people for their smaller work.
Connor, we're very much. I'm going to go off topic a little bit here from like what we were talking about, but kind of a branching thing. You bring up 2015. You bring up The Witcher and Bloodborne.
Yeah,
us in the background in Game Club, we're playing through. At least not this month, but like through the months when we're choosing, we're playing through the Dark Souls series, right?
Yes.
When we get to Bloodborne, I really want to see if Tavin thinks that Bloodborne should have won Game of the Year 2015 over Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, yeah.
I assume that you're of that opinion, right, Connor?
I am, yeah.
And
Witcher? The caveat to your point, Phil, is that I've always thought Witcher 3 is being super high quality, but still overrated with how people talk about it because it has a lot of problems, specifically gameplay-wise. It doesn't feel the smoothest.
Me being me, I haven't played either of them, so I wouldn't have the comparison. So, of course, after playing Bloodborne, I would say, I was like, oh, man, this got beat out by The Witcher. But Tavin, being the one who's played The Witcher also, after playing Bloodborne, I wonder what he might feel.
I have a harder line of separation of what the Game Awards elect as the game of the year and then what I personally think is the better game.
Sure.
Where I lean more to, well, what was the game of the year? Like, what did we discuss? What had the most popping thing? What created a legacy within that year that we discussed all year? Well, and in that, Witcher 3 did trump Bloodborne in that state.
Yeah.
Now, I could play Bloodborne and feel like Bloodborne was a better game. That's a separate conversation.
Yeah.
For me personally, when I think back to 2015, I think of me watching the Game Grumps playthrough of Bloodborne, like and watching all that kind of stuff. And so I wasn't that exposed to The Witcher 3 to the point where I don't even really know what that game looks like when it's played,
And
that's fucking fascinating. See, to me, I think of the trailers leading up to it because there was a massive amount of hype for The Witcher. There wasn't as much hype for Bloodborne.
Yeah, still hype, but yeah.
Because, like, yes, people were into Dark Souls, but it wasn't... From Software still wasn't what it is today. Bloodborne kind of opened the door for that, but it was still like a niche community of people who love these types of games.
My counter to that is the thing that was more notable about Bloodborne, as opposed to what you just said, was the fact that it was when the PS4 had just relatively come out, and it was an exclusive. And it was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was like a year after, right? Because it came out in 2014.
PS4 comes out 2013, end of 2013.
Oh,
2013, really?
Yeah, November of 13.
Yeah, I was saying the PS4. The PS4.
Because everybody was
I'm
like,
fully aware
yeah.
Bloodborne was 2015.
because everybody was
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at The Last of Us, going, "Why aren't you just holding this for the PlayStation 4?"
Yeah, that's what,
And
that's
the answer
confusing.
was because there's 100 million PS3s out there, and we're gonna make money off this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
They did.
For sure, for sure.
And then back to that, like Witcher 3 came out, exploded, it changed what people's expectations and sort of perceptions of what Western RPGs could be. And then it almost had a secondary marketing beat later on in the year when Fallout 4 dropped. Because Fallout 4 dropped and everybody went, "Oh, we're past this now. Like this is antiquated now, you know?"
Yeah.
And, you know, the hype for Fallout 4 was so big because it's like, what? The Skyrim guys are doing this now? Oh my God. And Fallout 3 was so good and Skyrim was so good. So they had that 1-2 beat of epic, and then good, but not as good. And also like we expect more from video games at this point.
And
And then I think
Starfield.
I think Starfield is the more exaggerated response to that of like, it went from, I think we're past this to, yo, this is not acceptable. Like, and I think that's been the response.
To be
I
as
still
big as
hold
they
a
were.
grudge. I still hold a grudge against one of my high school classmates who, you know, I was when Fallout 4 came out, I was like freshly just gotten a job, so you know, I'm starting making my own money, right? And I'm like, oh man, Fallout 4 is coming out, and also like this new Tomb Raider is coming out. Which one should I buy? And he was like, dude, are you kidding me? You got to buy Fallout 4. And I bought Fallout 4, and I never really played a Fallout game before, and I was like, oh, I don't really like this very much. And this isn't what I really wanted to play. And yeah, shout out to Joshua Hummerkaus. Yeah, shout out to him.
Damn, last name. You resent him for this?
Well, yeah,
You-
because I wasted my money on a game I didn't really care for. And I could have played a game that I thought was a known quantity, and the threequel to a series that I already enjoyed, which was Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
You've got that wrong. It was Rise, but you know, same thing.
Isn't that the better
So
one?
it wasn't the threequel; it was the sequel.
It was the sequel. Yeah.
Which I preferred Rise of the Tomb Raider to regular Tomb Raider. I think Rise of the Tomb Raider is a better game.
I think, to my memory, Rise of the Tomb Raider competes with Uncharted. I don't think the first Tomb Raider does, but Rise, I think, definitely does. Because it came
Competes with
out.
Uncharted, you said?
Yeah, because it came out. Yeah, because it would come out before Uncharted 4, and I think,
Yeah.
I mean, both games are trying to do different things. Rise of the Tomb Raider is more of a video game than Uncharted 4 is, in the sense of like
Systems heavy.
more systems heavy. We're doing gamey things. There's a gameplay loop, you know. Whereas Uncharted 4 is we are trying to give you this roller coaster experience, tied to a narrative that has great character moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like, I mean, there's upgrades in Rise of the Tomb.
Yeah.
You know, you make the bow better. You know, you take more
Yeah.
hits, more hit points. You know, like stuff like that. Whereas like Uncharted is just like,
Shoot better.
oh damn, that was a great moment.
This gun's cool. I like this gun. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, pick it up, put it down, grab something else. You know, like the improv. Anyways, we are getting deep in the weeds, and so I think we should move on to our first mini game here.
I could not agree more.
Phil, we're gonna jump to your first your mini game of the week, which I believe is a hit 10.
Yeah, we're doing a hit 10. Everyone loves a hit 10 when we do these. It's where we take a top 10 list from the internet and we assign point values to each entry on the list. Number 10 on the list being worth 1 point, number 1 on the list being worth 10 points, everything inversed in between. Tavin and Connor will take turns guessing what they think is on this list, and they will earn points. Whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 rounds is the winner. Gentlemen, this week we are doing a hit 10 on the top 10 best-selling games of 2025.
There's a lot of good ones.
There's a lot of good ones.
We are going to go ahead and flip a coin real quick. Flip a coin. Call it.
I don't think it would heads.
I think so.
I don't think it would include Xbox Game Pass. I think it would just have to be
Alright.
hard sales.
Tavin, you are going first.
He said that because he knew it was heads.
Well, how would he know it was heads?
It is.
You're on cahoots.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, give me your first guess for what you think is the best-selling game of 2025.
There's a couple of like key highlights that I think of, but I can't think of a definitive one game answer.
Let me real quick. We usually have a little more preamble. I meant to see what the this is a list from GameSpot, and it's not necessarily a top 10 list. They do the top 20, but I just shortened it down to the top 10.
Right. Did we
So it's from
did we
GameSpot.
explain the rules of the game?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, great. I was blanking out thinking of best-selling games of the year.
Hmm.
Phil, give me. Let me go with Elden Ring Night Rain.
Ah.
Elden Ring Night Rain. You're so close, Tavin. That was number 11 on the list, so it is not on the top 10. So no points. No points there.
FromSoft fucks let me down again.
They always do.
Always do.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't say this one.
Oh,
I think
Goldfish beat Elden Ring. Shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Goldfish?
And no, the Goldfish didn't beat Elden Ring. A player
Oh.
beat Elden Ring through the use of a goldfish.
Oh,
Yes.
impressive. I'm going to say Battlefield 6.
Yeah, that was my next one.
Battlefield 6 is the number 1 answer.
Number one.
Shit,
That
oh
is
my
10
god.
points.
You ball and gun motherfuckers.
Yeah, they love them.
I saw a tweet that said, hey, the ball and gun narrative is racist. And I'm like, no, it's not.
It's because the original tweet said the N-word in it. That's
No,
why.
because it came off
Yeah.
of the Okami thing.
No. They were referencing that original.
That's the thing before.
Meme. Yeah.
Well,
That's what they were
the
saying.
meme,
It was some random post.
the meme came from a streamer
Yeah, it came from a guy
Yeah.
who did say he was talking
who
specifically.
also was a black streamer. Not that I think that like things can originate from black people and then get turned into racist.
No, that's true. I remember he commented saying, he's like, no, I was thinking about black people when I said it.
The streamer?
Yeah, because he said N-word when a game doesn't have a ball or a gun in it, and it's Patrick sleeping.
That doesn't mean he was talking. He's just talking about people.
No, but he specifically was like, I specifically meant black people. Like that's why that,
I haven't seen what you're talking about, and like I don't.
like from the poster himself. I was like, oh, I guess he. And now I could have been somebody else masquerading as him.
I don't think
'cause
we're talking about the same person who originated this meme.
and see, that's the point. Maybe he didn't, and he just claimed he did. And
Yeah.
just took it like it's the internet.
Yeah. You might just be talking about an account.
I'm not saying that's still like racist. It makes it racist.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
Because
that's the
the
backstory
race
of
conversation came after the Okami played into the
it.
meme.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a
It's like,
fucking
what do you
hilarious.
guys think now?
I thought it was a hilarious meme that dunked on him. You know that
Yeah,
dunked
it was
on
actually
that.
Matarasu with Matarasu with the ball and the gun. Yeah.
Those are big selling games too. Sports games and games with guns. Battlefield
Games
6.
with
Here's
guns,
the
If
example.
it doesn't have a gun or if it doesn't have a ball. I think it's a great way to explain to the people who only play Call of Duty and 2K. That's
is,
a great.
it
That's
is,
a
yeah,
great,
yes.
succinct, like way to say it. I like it.
Yes.
Unless they get nasty with like you can't like Clanker got turned it like from a fun
Yeah,
meme into
yeah.
a oh no you guys are just being racist like and that,
Stand-ins for racism. Yeah.
yeah that really upset me when they were doing that. I was like damn it, you
I'm
took a fun meme and made it bad.
This is the only time it's going to come up.
I've
so I'm
not
gonna say
seen
it.
that, so I'm not exposed to it. So there you go.
I'll just say it really quickly. Phil, you might know what I'm talking about. There's an anime called what?
I just thought of it back to the game.
Oh, yeah, there you
But
go.
go ahead.
I know. Show called Freyren. There's demons in there, and they're like,
yeah.
it twists it on its head by not giving them like nuance in the sense they're actually good. They're purely evil, and they manipulate people's emotions to get what they want. Right? Very clearly, it's not saying any major commentary about anything, but American fans, I say in particular, use that to basically degrade any minority they want to talk about as like, oh, when you
Jesus.
try to humanize them, they're actually just using your own humanity to use against you. And this is contrasted
Crazy.
by the fact that there's literally people in Japan who have stopped crimes because a character in there who's a hero makes them go, well, what would Himmel do? And they actually do good things. And that's like the juxtaposition of just how certain audiences, when they get a hold of something, can completely
Yeah.
twist it to something that it's not
Turn on its head.
and what the purpose is.
The Japanese are so funny.
Very funny, yeah.
The Japanese are so funny.
Tavin, give us
And
your
I've attacked with
second
stop
guess
freeze
here.
Yeah, second guess. I'm gonna do Claire Obscura Expedition 33.
Unfortunately, it is not on the list.
God damn it.
Game Pass does.
Game Pass.
Why didn't you say it, Tavin? My guess is Arc Raiders.
Arc
Good one.
Raiders also not on the list.
Oh,
It might be
too
too new.
early,
Too
too
new.
new,
Too
yeah.
new. And also, as we learned through the player
Confidence,
vote, that game's not as popular as people say it
It
is.
is not. But
Yeah.
the Game Award people voted it as the best multiplayer game, so clearly it is.
Let me try. Phil, before the show, let us in on there is one game that did not release this year that is on this. So let me try and
That's
shoot for
correct.
that. It had a revival this year. Big memes, which then turned the clanker term into a racist one, you know.
Mm.
But did hit charts in the month that it came out, or in the month that it had that revival. This is a bad guess. Now that I'm talking
Sounds
about
like
it,
a
I'm thinking
bad
about
guess.
it. Phil, give me Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Why would you do that?
It's not on the list.
Yeah, that's a
No.
bad guess. It was a real bad guess.
Tavin, you know, the funny thing is Tavin could have just said this for some... He could have been wrong, I guess, but he could have also said it to trick
Got
me,
Connor's
knowing I would say
third
it.
guess here.
Yes, Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is number 7 on the list, getting you
Yeah,
4 points.
It was that. All right.
Thank you, Tavin.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have remembered what Black Ops that was.
Well, 7 came out this year. You knew
Sure
another.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. Connor, maybe you should know the Call of Duty that's coming out like at the moment. You know,
And the funny thing is,
you should know what the new one is.
Oh, I should, but I conveniently didn't have to,
Oh, okay. There you go.
and I'm fine.
All right. Monster Hunter Wilds.
Bless you. My wife is
Think
sneezing.
about this.
Monster Hunter Wilds is number 3 on the list, getting you
Dang,
8
yeah,
that's true.
points.
That was a good guess. All right, I got to step it up.
Very big. No, you don't. You're winning.
You could win. You can just get the number 2 spot and win. If I don't
You don't got to step it up.
It's true.
see, yeah, you know.
Number 4 here.
Oh, I'm tempted to say it, but I just it's not going to be that game, is it? Oh, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is not on the list.
Damn, I thought the fucking Mario, the Nintendo brand would carry it.
The console that has like maybe 3 million units out
Also
there.
one of the fastest selling.
I was gonna say you got to think about what
Fastest
everyone already
selling,
has
but they
in
still
their
don't have the
hands.
I know,
mass.
but it's like there's barely anything on there, and I'm stupid. Go on. Got a lot.
Got to think a little normie. Sometimes maybe you do got to think about ball and gun. You know,
Yeah, and that's where I'm at. And I'm gonna go EAFC. Yeah, EAFC 2020, whatever.
Oh, you're right.
incorrect.
Incorrect. Damn it.
Not on the list.
What?
That
spot are
was
what's our
Tavin's
guess?
final guess. This is
Oh.
here's your last guess right here.
All right, so I won.
So
I'll-
Tavin
then-
has let it slip away, unfortunately.
I will put my. I guess contradict what you were just saying. You both were just saying. Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart World is not on the list.
Should have gone for a 2K, a WWE.
I was gonna go for Death Stranding 2 because they made that splash, but I was like, eh.
Any
That
other
was if I
guesses
was
before I
contentious,
reveal
continue.
everything on the
I
list?
would've-
'Cause Connor has
I
one.
mean-
It's 14-8.
I mean, let's get the
14
ball and guns out of the way. Give me a NBA 2K.
NBA 2K26 is number 2 on the list.
Damn it.
Mm,
Damn it. I thought the soccer would have the greater appeal.
yeah.
WWE, 2K WWE.
No WWE.
Okay.
No more sports games, I would think. Unless there's more.
Well, that's
No,
what you
he said
think.
no.
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I think, yeah.
I doubt the Madden or the Madden, not Madden, the college football game probably didn't do it. And then gun games. So give me Black Ops 7.
Black Ops 7 is not on the list.
Damn. Imagine that.
I'm just gonna dive
That's
right in.
tough.
Number 10.
Well, I had
Number 10
more
on the
guesses,
list.
but okay.
Number 10 on the list.
Bitch.
Ghost of Yotei.
I was just about to say Ghost of You. More than Elden Ring Night Rain. That's crazy.
I believe that. There was the detractors for Night Rain.
Console exclusive Ghost of Yotei
Console
versus
exclusive.
multi-platform Night Rain.
Outsold Night Rain. Yep.
That's crazy.
Number 9. MLB The Show 25.
Sports.
That game quietly always very popular, and I always forget about it.
Number 8. Madden 26.
Okay.
Soccer fans don't have the games locked down, it seems.
Apparently.
Mhm.
Number 7, which was Black Ops 6. We said that. Number 6. Oblivion Remastered.
Oh, yeah,
That's a good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Number 5. Tavin said it. College Football 26.
Guys, we gotta do better. I know every year
Number
it's like
4.
this, but man, we gotta do better.
Oh, no.
Number 4. Borderlands 4.
Really?
Yep.
Come on.
This is the most come and go game I've ever seen.
It's having a lot of these are come and go
Sold
games.
a lot.
They're not going to talk about the next replacement of the sports
then
game by next year.
number
Dude, you
3,
ball
which we
and
mentioned.
gun motherfuckers
What?
need to stop.
There's a reason that tweet that joke works really, really well.
Yeah.
Number 3, which we mentioned, Monster Hunter Wilds. Number 2, we mentioned NBA 2K26. And number 1, Battlefield 6.
Gun and ball games nominated right there, as you would expect.
You guys want to run through the top 20 real quick, or
Is Spider-Man a
Sure.
ball and gun game? I wouldn't say.
No.
Because sometimes like people justify the meme with it has guns in it, and I'm like, doesn't make it. I think it's a what is the player doing?
yeah,
With Spider-Man, it's the fact that Spider-Man and the fact that it is just an easily marketable game, easy to pick up and play.
Yeah.
Which is the other thing beyond just, Ghost of Yotei shows that beyond easy generic shooters and
number 20,
sports games.
we've got Helldivers 2.
Good for Helldivers.
Number 19, NBA 2K25.
Okay.
Number 18, EA Sports MVP Bundle, which is I don't know what that is. Number 17, Split Fiction.
Good for Split Fiction.
Good.
Number 16, Minecraft.
Nice. GTA.
Number 15, Forza Horizon 5. Number 14, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Good for them.
Very good.
Number 13, WWE 2K25. Number 12, EA Sports FC 26. And the number 11, Elden Ring Night Rain.
Wait, EA FC 26, but 25 made it onto the list?
No. What?
You said
No soccer game. No soccer
Oh,
game.
you're right.
made it
I
on
was
top
thinking
10.
of the college football game. My
Yeah.
apologies.
Well, so the major ones, some of them, whenever it's the year 2025, they title their game for 26.
Yeah.
Some franchises, and then other ones don't. So like the college ones, they do 25 since it's the year 2025. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole
Moving on. Tavin, what are we doing next?
Well, Phil, we're doing my minigame next, which is indeed he forgot he wasn't hosting there. That's what happened. Which is indeed I'm bringing back the guessing scale, gentlemen. I want to try a little twist, a little experimental twist on it. All right, guessing scale, but I'm only going to give you 15 guesses
Oh.
to get it.
Wow.
We're working together more so.
You were always working together.
We're always working together.
Oh,
for
yeah,
guessing
we were,
scale.
technically.
So I am thinking of something in my mind, gentlemen. Gaming related. Could be hardware, could be a game title, could be a game character, could be a video game weapon.
All right, since the stakes are now changed for me. Phil, what's the first question? What's the most because with the 20 questions game that I usually do.
It's not a question thing. It's you would just say something.
We have to say something cold turkey. In the same way, when we do 20 questions, you got to first do the thing that gives you the most amount of narrowing down. What would that question be?
Tavin, I'm just going to say the first thing. I'm going to give the first guess, and I'm just going to say PlayStation 2.
That's horrible. That's awful. Why would Phil? You listen to me next time. You idiot. Just say PlayStation. Why'd you say PlayStation 2? There's so many. Say it, Tavin. I may be stupid here too.
Phil, I'm going to give you a 70 on the PlayStation.
Fuck you, Phil.
2.
That won't work in the
yeah.
future. That won't work in the future. You got
Oh,
lucky.
yeah. I'm just goated, Connor. You just got to get over yourself.
Got it.
Let's see.
Connor, where do you want to go from there?
Guess I'll stick with PlayStation 2.
Okay.
Tavin, quick question. Do we cumulatively only have 15 guesses? Cumulatively?
You are correct.
Okay.
So this is question number 2. Guess number 2.
Turn it
PlayStation
into
2
20 questions.
hits.
Only it's 15.
Like on the box art when it's like, oh, these are the games
greatest
for PlayStation
hits.
2.
Greatest
Greatest
hits.
hits, greatest hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you like a 30 on that one, Connor.
Yeah. If it was a PlayStation like 2 game necessarily, I don't know. If that makes me think he would have gone higher than 70.
Yeah, so it's not solely PlayStation 2.
I'll say platformer.
Phil, for platformer, I'm going to give you a 10.
Oof, tough. All right.
Of course, guessing scale, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to say it. They're going to list things off, and it's a game of hot and cold. So on a scale from 0 to 100. So 100, they've nailed it. They've guessed the thing that I'm thinking of in my mind. 0, they could not be further off the mark.
I guess I'll frame it a certain way. PlayStation hardware.
For PlayStation hardware, Connor, I'm going to give you a 90.
Oh shit.
So Phil,
90. Big one.
jumping to you for guess number 5.
All right, I'm going to do the PlayStation 2 memory card.
Phil, the PlayStation 2 memory card, I'll give you a 50.
Damn. Okay.
I'll say DualSense controllers.
That's an interesting one.
Oh, is that what they're called? They were Dual Shockers and DualSense at one
Yeah,
Connor,
time.
DualSense locks in on the PS5.
Yes.
For DualSense controller, Connor, I will give you a 97. Give you a 97, Connor.
Hmm.
Phil,
So
back
it's-
to you
I-
for
I
guess
wanna
number
say-
7.
So it could be one of two things there, Connor. It could either be that high because you said controller, or it could be that high because you said DualSense.
Yeah. It's one of those. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. PlayStation memory card. PlayStation 2 memory card It's too far away too. So I'm gonna think that it's the PS5 element, that it's PS5 hardware. So I'm gonna say the um what do they call them? The fucking the everyday earbuds, is that what they call them? Like, I forgot what the fuck they
Everyday
call 'em.
earbuds.
No. Hang on. That's not my guess.
What guess are we on, Tavin?
This would be guess number 7.
Okay.
We're crossing over the halfway point.
We're so
I'm gonna
locked
say
in.
the Sony Pulse Explore wireless earbuds.
Phil, for the Sony Pulse Explore wireless earbuds. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
I will give you. That's tricky. I'll give you a 96, 1 point down from the DualSense.
Connor, say DualSense Edge.
Sure. I was thinking, I was like, what is that called? The DualSense Edge.
Connor, for the DualSense Edge, I'll give you a 95.
Fuck, we're getting further away.
So it's not, yeah.
But sometimes it's important to know what it's not.
Okay.
To know what it could be. Guess
got it,
number
I got it,
9 here, Phil. What do you got?
He's
I got
it.
it.
Knows.
The PlayStation Portal.
The PlayStation Portal, Phil, that is a 100!
Or,
You got it!
Go.
I
Let's go.
see. I see why it's so connected. Oh, good one, Phil. I wouldn't have guessed that one.
We got
yeah.
there. Of course,
Nailed
the
it.
DualSense being the highest of the other hardwares, even though the Explorer right there, because it does take use of that thing.
Mhm.
But the DualSense is
Yes.
because it's just a DualSense that they split in half and put a screen into it.
Yeah.
What a great
Yep.
piece of technology. Everybody should do it. You know what I mean?
Do it, huh?
Everybody.
Do it.
Everybody.
I'd get it. Do it.
Maybe Nintendo should have learned a lesson and formatted their controllers to actually fit in the palm of my fucking hand. It's not these like weird little flat pieces of shit.
It's because it's marketed to children, and children have smaller hands.
Right,
We
but
just
that
wanna do
makes
that
it
one
worse
and then
because
move
they
on to
made it
corners.
bigger, so now the buttons are further away from the stick, and now it hurts my thumb every time I gotta use the right stick.
So the problem is you don't have a big enough hand.
I mean, sure,
It's always
but
with
I've
the
got
hand.
average hands, and so if the average
enough.
hand is going, this is too far away, that's a problem.
So we should make him. We should make him like Jack Kelly and be very self-conscious about his hands.
My mother did ask me what I wanted for Christmas, and I pointed her in one of two directions, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna pick the wireless headphone direction. I think she's gonna get me some new wireless HyperX headphones. I'm not entirely sure, but
Ooh.
we'll find out this next weekend. The
Around
other
the
thing was a DualSense Edge, which we'll see.
I love my DualSense Edge, but the rubber parts are coming off all the time. I gotta glue them back on, and then gluing things back on, there's always a gunk.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a thing. So yeah, no, it's a very annoying thing. That should not be a thing. That's a terrible thing. The worst part about the controller, those rubber grips are peeling off. Gentlemen, I'm gonna give you one more word. We're gonna run it back. Guessing scale.
Mhm.
One more. Connor, we're gonna start with you this time. And we are. I'm sorry. Connor, we are gonna go with. I got it.
You have a
I've got
list.
it. I've got it. I don't know if we're gonna make it 15 for this one, but I got it. All right. Connor, go ahead with our first guess.
An actual video game.
Okay. Oh, just general
video
game.
game, yes.
Oh, okay.
Terrible
Connor,
guess.
for a video game.
Terrible guess.
I don't think it's terrible. I'll give you a 55.
Video game.
All right, so it is a game, or at least like it could be a video game character, could be.
You're right. At least we know it's not hardware. We're
I'm
off
gonna
that. I guess
say-
we would have been off that anyway, but
I'm gonna say first-person shooter.
Phil, for first person shooter, I'm gonna give you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a 35 on that one, buddy.
thank you for your clarification, Phil. Video game character.
I don't know why you would do that. Why would you not just name a character?
Yeah. You defined to me what a video game character is.
A character that's solely in a video game.
Solely.
Solely in a video game.
You're locking us even more into something like niche. Like
For video game character, I will give you. I don't even know how to quantify that. That's so strange. I guess I'll give you like a 58. That's one of those things that I think is so vague that I don't think it gives you anything to go off of.
Yeah, no, I
so
get it.
the fact
Testing the waters.
the fact that FPS was so low makes me think that it's a character that's not in an FPS, of course, but like there's still a shooting element. The fact that it wasn't like 0, right? Like there's still some kind of shooting element. Or it could just be that it's first person, but I'm gonna go with that it's a shooting thing. So I'm gonna say give me Commander Shepard.
Phil, for Commander Shepard, I will give you. That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one, actually.
What if I said? What if I said? Hang on. What if it's a Commander Shepard female? That doesn't change anything.
I'll give you like a bonus point. I'll give you like a bonus point for it. That's tricky because I don't want to. Sometimes with given the numbers, I don't want to lead you down the wrong path. You know, I don't want to lead you down the wrong path. I'll give you a 61 for Commander Shepard.
Cool.
That is the closest we've been so far.
So it's probably a woman.
Samus Aran.
Character. Ooh.
For Samus Aran, I will give you
Aaron?
Yeah.
It is Aaron, yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah. It's one of them like Mario things. For Samus, $56.
I'm thinking in terms, Phil, of like create your own character, that being an aspect of it as well.
No, I don't think it is. I'm gonna say Lara Croft.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna go lower. I'm gonna say 50. Hard 50.
Damn. Okay.
Darth Revan. Maybe. Player character is like a substitute for that. Spoiler.
I've had a line of thinking with these characters, and Star Wars in general kind of throws it off a little bit. With that specific line of thinking, I'm gonna go 48. So we're back to you. Guess number 8. So we're crossing the halfway point here.
With worse numbers.
We're further away than we were last time. We are quite a bit further away.
I'm gonna say Rivet and Kit.
Interesting. Rivet and Kit. I'll give you young Philip. I'll give you well, if I take that into consideration. For Rivet and Kit, I will also give you 61 for that.
Damn, okay.
Bah humbug. No. I got no goddamn clue.
Yeah, it's tricky. I thought we might be fucking up, or I thought we might not make it here.
It's a shooting adjacent character. Like there's shooting in this game. Just not first person.
You're right. That is
most likely a female character.
Right.
This is a tricky one because the laws of podcasting makes me want to talk a lot, but I can't give you guys
too many words.
You
said Lara Croft.
I did. I think I've said Lara Croft, FemShep, fucking FPS.
I have a
Rivet
guess,
Kit.
but Tavin, when he was like, ha ha ha, this is a funny one, so I don't think I was gonna say Chloe from Uncharted, but I feel like it's more interesting than that.
Chloe,
but then again,
what's her last name? Chloe Fraser.
Frazier. Ah, yes, from the show Frazier.
Now, if we look at numbers here, Commander Shepard, female, 61. Samus Aran, 56. Laura Croft on the lowest end at 50. Is there something else contextually, maybe, that is connecting these things together? Rivet and Kit went back up to 61. Slightly for that same reason, but also slightly for another reason.
It's more sci-fi, Connor. It's not necessarily like Uncharted. Like, that's too grounded in reality. We need sci-fi.
Mm-hmm. That is a good way to put it. And also makes it more complicated. Sci-fi women. Well, Mass Effect is the first thing that comes into play, but there's not Mass Effect.
There's really not that many.
There's
so
not.
like maybe just think of something really popular. Maybe
You just give a hint, Tavin.
I did mind if you could just given a hint, but it's not like we're running for like unpopular themes. I also know that once you zero in on IP, you're gonna need a couple of extra guesses.
Okay, Mass Effect.
Mass Effect. I'll give you just a flat 60 on Mass Effect.
Yeah, I don't think it's Mass Effect.
Yeah.
We're
still on that train of sci-fi.
You're entering our 10th guess, Phil. 10th guess.
Yeah,
Guess number 10.
Yeah.
There are only 5 more after this.
Let's see, what are we thinking here? I'm gonna. This might be a little crazy. I'm gonna say Aloy.
Phil, Aloy. I will give you a 93 on Aloy. I'll give you a 93.
Okay.
What other women are in fucking
so
Horizon
so
Zero
painfully
Dawn?
close, so painfully close, so painfully close.
This is all you, Connor. I didn't play enough Horizon.
See, that's the thing. What are the notable things about Horizon besides
hang
like
on,
the
hang on.
dinosaur?
Do me a favor, Connor. Can you? You can choose not to waste a guess on this. But what if the connection is Ashley Birch? So just try guessing Tiny Tina.
Whoa. Okay, Tiny Tina.
Tiny Tina, you will receive like a 49 for that. That's a 49.
Okay.
Not Ashley Birch.
I thought that maybe that was the connection. I thought that was
get
pretty
it.
smart.
Just like
Give me a hand. I don't know any Horizon characters, bro.
there's literally no one else of note. Certainly not any women of note.
Now, maybe the woman thing was to get us to the path to Aloy. And now that we're at Aloy.
All right. Give me Silence. It's Lance Reddick's character.
Silence, I'll give you, what, I will go up. And I'll give you a 95.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Horizon.
What guess is this?
You are guess number 13, sir. So there are 3 guesses left. 13,
Easy.
14, 15. 3 guesses left to get what I'm thinking of.
Robot dinosaurs.
Robot dinosaurs. Connor, I'll give you a 99.
Oh,
Jesus.
the bow?
What are they called?
No, he wouldn't tell me that.
99.
He wouldn't be that specific.
What do you
Maybe-
I think he would be
maybe-
that smug. He would want the actual name of them.
Maybe we should find something quite iconic with robot dinosaurs connected to Aloy and Silence and from that IP.
I don't know what they're called.
I don't think that's it. Because
Connor's
now he's
the
talking
only
about
one that would know.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're so
Uh-huh.
their name doesn't even almost matter. What are their names?
They don't?
I can't even remember what their fucking names
They
are.
don't. The game that takes heavy inspiration from Monster Hunter, in which they name everything. Because they have specific weaknesses and strengths that you need to account for.
Individual creatures. I'm saying the general name for them. So now, he's giving away the name. Oh, robot T-Rex. The T-Rex thing, the carnivore.
Robot T next. I will also give you. If I think I know what you're thinking of,
Yeah.
Connor, I will give you a 99 for that. That is guess number 14. So Phil, you got to lock it in here.
Phil, I hope this makes you understand how little of an identity Horizon has.
I mean, I don't agree.
I mean, like visually, it does. It's got an identity. Beyond that,
I think if you play the game like at all, or maybe if you know what's on the cover of the game, you know,
the bow. There's the bow is what I was trying to think, but it's not about.
Phil,
what
I'll
he
give
said
you a
earlier.
hint. Don't go to the bow. Don't go to the bow.
I wasn't planning on going to the boat. We're talking about a character here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted to define what is character. You know, because it's not. I mean, it's a character, but it's not like a character.
called?
You know what I mean? With rain comes. Think about it.
Puddles.
Something else.
Oh,
Water.
a flood. But
No.
Deep flood.
With rain come. What is the danger? Well, a flood is dangerous. What is the other dangerous part of rain?
Lightning.
Of a storm. Okay. Now the more auditory thing of that.
Thunder.
Okay.
Thunderjaw. That's what
There
they're
you
called.
go, Phil. Thunderjaw 100.
There it is.
Yeah.
It is called a Thunderjaw.
The thunder got me to it. I literally googled what are the Horizon robots called.
He's googling over here.
Well,
Well, just what they're called, but they just call them. They just say
they just call them the
says
machines.
machine.
Yeah, they
Just
just
call
call
them
them the
machines.
machines.
okay, that's why I didn't know. I was like, I
And then
thought,
it
at least
was
would've
the
known that.
hinting that Tavin did that gave me the thing.
Yeah.
Thunderjaw.
Thunderjaw. Literally that
So
and the
that-
long
that-
neck.
that is
So like
something
the
that I've heard
two
before.
like iconic ones. The little scout things with the big eyeball, those are called watchers.
Yeah, I like those.
Mm.
I don't remember what the fire ones are called.
All right, Connor.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm not hosting. Sorry.
Is there like a jigsaw? There's like jigsaw one. I forget.
A jigsaw.
I should play more Horizon. Those games are good.
You know, you shouldn't need.
You could also just not.
Yeah, you could play other things, Devin. Not that good.
They're quite good.
Oh yeah, sure. Just when you were like, I want to go back to a game that's older.
Genuinely, Connor, I know you've always disagreed with me. They are on the same level of quality as the Ghost games.
I wouldn't say
I can cherry pick which ones are which ones I like more or less or this, that, and the third, but they are the exact same.
I
level.
think narrative makes that not the case. Where those, at least I care about it more. Like, there's some mystery to Horizon that's good, but it never carries itself through the entire game.
I can counter that with Horizon's mechanics are better than Ghost's mechanics.
Yeah, but they're not like leagues better, where it's like, holy shit, this is a different
I don't think
style level
Ghost's
game.
narratives are leagues better than Horizon
I
narratives.
think they way much more.
I
could
don't agree.
accuse Connor of being a misogynist, but he likes Ghost of Yotei, so
I do more than Tsushima.
I agree. I also like Yotei more than Tsushima.
I like Yotei mechanically more than Speed. I tried to get back to Yotei, and I think I'm done. I think I'm just gonna put it.
Yeah. I almost thought I would have been in that camp.
That's one more platinum that I'm caught up to Tavin with that he's never gonna get.
Look at that.
Well, okay, let's relax because we got this little thing called the Game Club, and
That's
it's not like
right.
Ghost games are hard games to platinum. All right.
Just saying. Just saying.
I don't know, Tavin. He's done it. You haven't. What do you know?
I've got it. You don't.
I've got 30 other platinums that he doesn't have.
30 other Ghost platinums? We can talk about
I might have one extra Ghost plat. I don't know if I did the save thing for Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. I don't think I did. It doesn't matter. Connor, what are you doing?
I am doing Metabattle.
Metabattle!
Metabattle. Very, very
For the
simple.
record, Tavin does not have 30 more platinums than I don't. I have 88 platinums, and he has.
Right, but if you
yes.
eliminate the 20 little
Oh,
Mash
yeah.
X 100 times games, you know.
Good one. You say 20. It's funny.
Before
There's,
retreading
literally less than 10.
on ground that has been treaded upon before, Metabattle. I find games that have Metacritic scores, which is most video games, and compare them to another game that has Metacritic score. And these guys have to guess which one, in this case, has the highest score. Metacritic score itself, not the user score. I say this because sometimes that might not be the case. This is not one of them. And so, I don't know. You know what? Eeny, meeny, miny, Tavin. You'll go first. doesn't really matter actually in this game because you're locking in your answer.
Yes.
But you guys get the rules very simple. First 2 games. And that is Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, against Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal.
You are doing the PS2 version?
PS2, yes.
Yeah.
Both these are on PS2, released in a year. They're both released in November. Just Prince in 2003, 2004 for Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I was gonna say Upper Arsenal 2004.
I'm locked in. It's pretty easy.
Pretty easy, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna lock in my answer, even though I don't necessarily know.
Well,
one of
let's see if Tavin's
both
confidence
of
is
them.
backed up.
This is Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal.
I was also gonna say Ratchet and Clank Upper Arsenal.
And with that, you both get no points.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes.
That's
indeed.
crazy because even at the time, like Sands of Time was like, wow, this is amazing, but it wasn't like that amazing.
That amazing. These are not the most consistent scores as
That's
we've seen in the past.
insane. What are the scores?
So
Because I also know Up Your Arsenal at the time was Insomniac's highest reviewed game, and it's still up there as one of the higher ones.
Well, it's very close. Prince of Persia won with a 92.
It's crazy.
It had with an 8.5 user score, as opposed to Ratchet and Clank's 91. That being said, it has an 8.9 user score. So you guys are with the gamers in general.
As someone who has a lot of nostalgia for Sands of Time and who still genuinely thinks that game is a good amount of fun, that's crazy.
Well, you got
Remake coming out next year.
Oh, yeah,
Allegedly.
I don't know if you guys will know both these next well, one of these games. For the next 2 entries, we have Fear 3
Oh, okay.
versus
The 3-er.
the 3-er. Yeah, you're right.
Connor, when are we going to get back to Fear 3, you know?
Anytime.
We should do that. We should
Not
do
that good, but
It's not
it's
good.
super fun.
It's so fun.
Against 2012's Syndicate.
Oh, shit!
Like I figured you might not know this game, Phil. It was a first-person shooter where you were kind of working for a corporation, taking out other corporation high VIPs.
Yeah, this was like a reboot of like Syndicate was an IP from like I think like the 90s or maybe even like the 80s or something. And this was like a reboot. I'll tell you, it didn't do well. We only really know or care about it because our good buddy Glenn was obsessed with it at the time.
kind of like Powers, very power heavy.
Yeah, I played it.
All right, I'm locked in.
It was not great. It was good, but it was not. But Fear 3 is also not good.
Yeah.
Like not like me and Connor just had like a little moment of like, man, when are we gonna do that? Like
Fun.
And it's like a similar like tone to how we talk about Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5 is 100% a better game than Fear 3.
Yeah,
And it's not even close.
No. And while you're thinking, Tavin, I mean, Fear 3, if you're playing single player, I feel like Syndicate's probably a better time single player than, well, I guess it's only single player.
I'm locked in.
There was a
conditions.
co-op. There was a co-op in
Yeah.
Syndicate. But it was like its own thing.
Tavin.
Fear 3 lets you play co-op the entire ride.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know? I'll lock in.
All right, Phil, go ahead.
I was gonna say Syndicate.
Syndicate.
I'm also gonna say
That's
Syndicate.
what I said.
I know. What?
Why'd you say it like you were correcting me? It's
No, I
Syndicate.
didn't. I was just doing
He's
that.
just being goofy.
Oh, okay.
I'm also saying
Fair.
Syndicate.
Yeah, you're both wrong.
Really?
Again,
Good
you
for
guys-
Fear 3. Look at
look at
Fear
that.
3 doing something out
You're
here.
good, barely. Fear 3 is the better game, definitively, with a
Can I guess?
75.
Oh, I was gonna guess 73.
Oh.
Fuck.
Sorry. Well, what's the user score, Phil?
I don't fucking know.
Oh well.
I'm shocked
Who
Fear
cares?
3 has a 75.
And a 6.7 user score.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yo, the fans were mad about
Yeah,
Fear
that
3.
fits.
They were not. Yeah, that fits.
Fans did not like Fear 3 at all.
And
It's
they.
the only one me and Connor have played, though, so we love it.
Oh, I played 2. 2's
Have
great.
you?
Oh yeah, I love 2.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, 1's the best one though.
Well, like, I mean, let's be fair. Fear is never like it's not a premier IP.
Premier IP, sure, but I've heard people talk about the first Fear game, and I've seen gameplay. That gunplay looks very, very satisfying, especially for the time. Like really impactful looking stuff. That's why I've heard so many good things about the first Fear game, and it's actually scary at parts.
I never thought Fear 1 and 2 were about the gunplay, though.
That's it is about the gunplay, but it's like creepy elements that.
Like, I thought
pop
that's
in.
why they didn't like Fear 3 is because Fear 3 is about the gunplay.
Honestly, yeah, it's more about the gunplay, but it's also I can't really give a good estimation of why it's worse in the fans' eyes because I'm definitively not a fan and I haven't played it recently.
So in Fear 3, you can play it. So the main character is to do with a gun, right? But his brother is like an evil brother who's got like magic powers. And I think in Fear 2, he kills him. He kills the evil brother, I think. In one of the games, he kills him.
No. These are like original characters, which is strange.
No.
Like they weren't in the second game.
Well, maybe they were in the first game then.
The main character from the second game's in the third game. He's the guy you're trying to find. But no, not the brother.
The character you always played as was a character in the old, because that was their backstory is that brother A killed brother B.
That was the backstory in Fear 3, and he might be the main character in Fear 1.
I think,
but definitely not 2.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so if you played player 1 is the same brother that you were playing in the other game, where you're just dude with gun, right? But if you play co-op, player 2 is the spirit of the evil brother. And they got to work together. And the spirit of the evil brother had like a really shitty like hand power where he would like shoot energy at a dude. And that was really shitty. But the thing about him is that he could take control of enemy NPCs and possess them. And then use them to like kill things and stuff. It's really cool. I played the evil brother.
Of course you did. But Syndicate lost with a 74, but a 7.3 user score.
Man, good for Syndicate being a 74. Look at that game. That game's okay.
Keep it up.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it, so.
Now you have. Now you can call yourself a Syndicate knower.
It was in that like realm of like the body counts. Remember body count?
Yeah.
My immediate thought when you said Syndicate was Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Probably what most people think.
Or the GoldenEye remake.
GoldenEye. All right, next 2 games. We have Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Versus Far Cry 6.
Man, that's real tough, actually.
Yeah. Oh, you're locked in right away. You're like, die, nobody.
I'll lock in as well.
Tavin, go ahead.
Far Cry 6.
Fuck, that's exactly what I was going to say, Tavin.
Look at us. 2 peas in a pod, man. Pod.
Well.
And being wrong 3 times in a row.
I sorely wish, but you both got a point.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah. It would be really funny if we just went through this whole game with no one.
Listen, there was a shot that Avatar did score higher than Far Cry 6, you know? There was a chance.
Well, here's the
Like an
score.
alternate universe, or?
No, people don't like Far Cry 6.
People don't like Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora.
Well,
yeah, but like Avatar got the response of like, all right, it's a Ubisoft game,
guys.
Cool.
We have
like Far Cry 6, they were like, all right, we're done.
This is a useless conversation because we have the definitive user score and critic score right here, and that is again Far Cry 6 winning with a 73, a 5.4 user score.
Fucking shit.
Versus Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora with only a 72, 1 point off, but a much better user score with a 7.1.
See what I'm saying?
Wow, all right.
See what I'm saying?
So it seems like people at least enjoy. Like, there's a portion of people, a large portion, sizable portion,
It's
that
the James
enjoyed
Cameron
it.
of it.
People appreciate a generic game in a new IP that they've never seen before, or like a combination from that they've never seen before, as opposed to a mediocre sequel of something that they've seen done better.
Exactly. Just how people function.
Did you guys ever play? I never played it, but did you guys ever play the Avatar like movie tie-in game?
No.
Never did. That was by the time I was like, well, movie tie-in games.
I've never
They're
seen commercials for it.
I played
but
the Incredibles movie tie-in game.
Me too.
I had a good time with
Me
it.
too.
The Rise of the Underminer.
Is that a thing?
I think there's another one then.
I went through one that was just a movie. Or I played one that was just
Lego?
a movie.
It's probably Lego.
No, it was The Incredibles, the movie, the game.
Well, next category, we have Stellar Blade
Okay.
against Just Cause 2. Now, here's the thing.
I know what it should be.
Well, they have a Metacritic score, both, I'm just going to say it, of 81.
Oh, we're user scoring it?
This is the exception, user score.
I'll be honest, that doesn't make it any easier.
No?
I was gonna say. Fuck.
The
It's hard.
people who play Just Cause really like Just Cause.
It's true.
I'll lock in.
But like, what about the Gooners? You know.
You know,
I
you
think about
got to
the
think
Gooners.
about the Gooners, Phil. Where would we be as a medium if not for the Gooners?
That is kind of a truth to that. They like back in the olden days, that was a driver for some people to play games.
Only in sales, not in artistic merit.
Are you kidding me? What was one of the biggest first mods that was ever done? People just wanted to have
Coffee?
sex and what they wanted. That's what the Gooners want. They were like, we want to have sex in our game, and they did it. And everyone thought, well, now we can do more important things. But it was always that first. Horniness, Tavin. It's a major driver of why
Yeah,
people
I mean,
do what
I'm
they
not
do.
denying. I
I'm
mean,
locked
that's why the DVD beat the what did they call it? The HD
The
something.
HD DVD.
A-
Well, it's
Mm.
Blu-ray beat HD DVD.
Blu-ray BD. But well, I thought porn wasn't it big.
No.
I don't know. Porn does things.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
said you're
Blu-ray
locked in,
beat
Phil?
HD DVD. I am locked in. Yeah.
I've been locked in.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Phil, go ahead and give me.
Stellar Blade.
I also went Stellar Blade.
Jesus, fuck. Well, you're both right.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Phil, you were right when you first brought it up.
Dude, titties all over that game.
The Gooners. Oh, and
Fucking oh my god.
and what do you guys think the user score is?
Oh Jesus
I'll just say
Christ.
in the 9s. It's gonna be ridiculous.
They're both 81s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 9.2.
Mm-hmm.
I think Stellar Blade is an 8-8. I think Just Cause is like an 8-3.
Well, oh wait, you both guessed. Yeah, you both guessed that, so you both get a point. Phil, you get an extra point for guessing it right on the money. I'm just joking.
9.2.
You don't. It is
No,
exactly
man.
9.2.
I thought I was being like low on it. I thought it was gonna be like 9.7.
Jesus, I thought Tavin was being low, but then you said that was your actual estimation. But yeah, 9.2 as opposed to Just Cause is
Guys,
2.
an 11-point difference. Y'all got to get your lives together.
Right? Just Cause 2, especially with Just Cause 2, which, yeah, fans love it. I loved it. 7.7.
Really?
Yeah. Way much lower than the
Interesting.
critic score.
All
All right, guys.
I saw a tweet the other day that was reacting to a gameplay clip of Stellar Blade and was like of the combat, and someone
Yeah.
commented saying, "This is the first time I've actually seen gameplay of this game and not just titties."
Yeah.
Final game.
What's her name? Like Grace, the person?
Eve.
Eve.
Eve. There we go. From Parasite Eve.
It was a solid. I mean, it was a solid gameplay loop.
It just,
The worst open worlds I've ever seen in my fucking life.
so,
did
I
not
really
make it
don't-
very far.
Really dumb story.
last pairing, I
Not
really
dumb, just boring.
I really don't want to say this.
Okay.
Because I know what I'm opening myself up to doing.
Okay.
It's fine, especially with this kind of game. I messed up. But
What do you mean
it's
you messed
irrelevant.
up?
I meant to do this pairing with Just Cause 2, which is
Oh,
Red Faction Gorilla
that's a way more. That makes way more sense
more
as to
sense.
why you would pair those two
Way
things
more
together.
versus Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Wait, so you were gonna pair Stellar Blade to Kena Bridge of Spirits?
Yeah, because remember, I wasn't going to do the user
crazy.
score. I was going to do the Metacritic score.
That's a wild comparison, Connor.
It was crazy, wasn't it?
Okay, so Red Faction Gorilla. Yeah?
Yeah,
Versus
yeah.
Okay.
Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Do you know about Red Faction
I'm
Gorilla?
locked in.
Phil? I figured you did.
Yeah, I know Red Faction Gorilla.
Who doesn't know about Red Faction Gorilla, you know?
Probably a lot of people.
Are we doing user scores again, or
No, critic scores. As I said, it's
What was the tagline
only
for
'cause I
that
messed
game?
up. destroy everything or
Faction?
something like that.
Was it
yeah,
Destroy
it was
Everything?
like destroy Mars or something like that, right?
I thought it was like rebuild, replace, or something. No, wrong.
Reuse, reduce, recycle.
It's like something to that effect, right? Because they have the mechanic of like destroy and then build it, put it back though. You know what I mean?
Beats the hell out of me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm locked in
Ah,
because I'm pretty sure I remember what the scores for Kano were back then.
yeah. See, people like Red Faction. They don't like love Red Faction. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And not that people
Yeah.
loved Kana, but people were impressed by Kana because it was like, oh, these guys are from movies and they're making a good
Yep.
game.
I'm excited to see what they do next.
I'm very excited to
Live,
see
yeah.
what they do next.
Yeah, didn't they already announce it
Did they?
in a trailer?
I don't think so.
Ember Lab new game.
Bill knowing the studio off the top of his head, that was impressive.
I
'Cause
just-
you could have for gun to my head, aliens got the death beam on Earth. I would have never known.
I did just say it. I don't know if that's what he got it from.
Did you? I didn't hear you.
Did you get a lock in?
No, there's no like trailer or anything like that. They have not announced anything. Their like website still says Ember Lab is driven by passion to great stories. We're currently working on our first game, Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Okay. Nothing.
Y'all need to
So they have-
update your
They have
website.
not updated that website.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Who was I saying last time to guess first? I think it was you, Phil, right?
I said it first last time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said Stellar Blade first.
Go ahead,
Kane
Captain.
Kane and Bridge of Spirits.
I was gonna say Red Faction Gorilla.
We have a winner.
Hey yo!
I mean, of course, one had to be wrong and one had to be right. And the winner is Phil Shoemaker.
Hey,
Phil Shoemaker with that
Heyo.
extra point.
Red Faction
Because
Gorilla.
like I'm pretty sure Kena was like 80. It was like in the low 80s, like 81.
It would have been a low 80.
What'd you say, Phil?
And then I said Kenna was like 81, 82, and then I don't know
Could
off
have
the top
even
of my
been
head
like a
what Red Faction was,
79.
but it's gotta be higher than that, right?
Well, definitively is higher. But yeah, so Red Faction Gorilla with an 85.
Oh, wow.
Score. Yeah, but a 7.6 user score as opposed to Kena Bridge of Spirits meta score of 81.
Huh.
And an 8.2 user score. The fans
Nice.
were on that then.
Well, they had the cute little black fuckers that would chase you around.
The Rot. They're called Rot.
Oh, Jesus.
Were they called Rot? I thought Rot was the
They're
bad
called Rot.
stuff.
Nope.
That's crazy.
So you're helping the Rot do stuff, and then like they're being corrupted. The corrupted Rot is the bad stuff.
Oh.
Rock can be good.
They were cute. They had different hats.
Yeah, you could give them different hats. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you should.
They would look at you and go, whack. And I'd
Did you
go,
ever
hey.
finish that game, Tavin? I
Fuck
finished
no.
it.
That game's boring.
I don't think it was that boring. The final boss was like actually kind of difficult, and the
Tavin.
boss before the final boss.
That you said it's boring means you're cursed to have lost this game from the very beginning. That was always going to be said by you. at some
Sure,
point.
yeah. I mean,
But
yeah.
You
I think
screw
I've
it.
only played. I think I've come to think of it. I think I've only played Red Faction Gorilla one time, and it was because it was a Games with Gold thing on Xbox.
Dude, Kane and Bridge of Spirits
Ah.
would have been a next level game on the PS2.
Wouldn't happen.
PS3. Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
To your point, Phil. Yeah, I remember I rented it from Family Video, and I was like, yeah, this is destructible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I,
because
think
you did it better.
I played the demo for Red Faction Gorilla probably like 100 times because I had nothing else to do. You know? I'd blow something up and then I'd fit. You only got like 2 combat encounters, I think, out of the demo of that game or
geez.
something like that.
Really?
It was real short. Remember, the demos back in the day used to be like just real small.
Yeah.
Real small. You know? Like not even an hour.
No, like 30 minutes.
Oh, you'd be lucky if it was 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know? Mass Effect 2 demo was the Jack mission, and I can't think of a worse mission to demo off your game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
Is the Recruit Jack mission. Terrible. But I'm also
wouldn't
someone
want-
who believes the first several hours of Mass Effect 2 kind of suck.
Well,
I was gonna say you wouldn't want to like pull. I think a better starting mission would have been like from Mass Effect 2, just pulling from memory, like the not necessarily like the opening mission, but like the first mission that you're doing for Cerberus.
Oh.
You know, like as you're escaping after you wake up. I think that'd be good.
Oh, well, to be fair, I think the intro to Mass Effect 2 was there, and then they jump cut you after like Shepard
Interesting. Okay.
dies or whatever. Then they jump cut you to I think that's how that played out. I could be wrong. Now I could be talking out of my ass. If I mean, because you would want it to be an early mission that doesn't show, but you would want something that like shows you like the dynamicism of, it should be the Morden Solus recruitment. It's probably what it should be.
That's not a bad pick. I probably still would rather do the escape with Jacob. I think that'd be better.
a good easy one.
The escape with Jacob.
Very beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning.
So the first mission, not the
Yeah.
because the first mission you do with Cerberus is where you, Miranda, and Jacob go to that colony that had been kidnapped, and then you meet Tally, but she doesn't join you yet.
Right.
Ends with you fight the mech thing. Which okay.
Now that I think about it, I think that is a better opening.
Well, either way,
I would want something where like I had a choice in the middle of the mission, and I think that you have that encounter in the Morden one of like killing the Patarians or letting them go.
Mm.
and then
And then there's
the RPG elements.
There's
to
that
it more.
other Solarian that like is like, oh, good job talking them down, or oh my god, you killed them, you're a monster.
I like Morden's
We should
reaction.
play Mass Effect again.
Well, up to us. To you
That's
guys.
too fucking.
I'll
I'll never understand.
It's not
it.
ass.
I didn't say
No.
ass. I just said not as
Oh.
good. Not as good.
Hmm.
I'll never understand how that one's the favorite. I'll never get it. Not as fun. Limited weapons, limited abilities. The plot's not that great.
I think I look really fondly on it just because of like our playthrough that we did
Yeah.
on stream.
Yeah.
And how fucking tense I was. I didn't want anyone to die.
Yeah.
That's
The
part,
first time doing the suicide mission is like, holy shit.
which is what really I think elevates it to the position it's at
Yeah.
in people's mind. Good reason.
I always make the argument that there's not really side missions in Mass Effect 2 because side missions are all the loyalty missions.
Mhm.
Yeah.
but there's fucking 4 main missions in that game. So to pad out, to make your runtime worth it, like the loyalty missions are main missions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
I remember
Alrighty.
like when we were playing Mass Effect 3 and we were I like you scan the planets and shit. I remember
Yeah.
getting jump scared so many times by the fucking Reapers.
The Reapers, man, they come in, they chase you.
Get on our way.
They chase you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for your Two Penny Games Piggy Bank, your casual gaming podcast. Remember, down in the comments below, let us know what your favorite moment of this week's episode was, how easy it was to guess Thunderjaw. You know what I mean? Thunderjaw. How many ball and gun games are on the top 10 games sold every goddamn year? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. This, of course, is your casual gaming podcast. You can catch this every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Time, youtube.com/@TwoPennyGames or mainstream podcast services of your choice. And until next time, have a great time. Gentlemen, say goodbye to the people.
Bye.
Bye.